Throughout history, making more money has served as the ultimate goal for everyone who came from a humble family. Everyone has the desire to be wealthy, but only few of them actually understand how the money operates. In addition to being a highly disciplined process, accumulating money calls for a mental transformation, as well as an attitude that is oriented toward the creation of assets. Robert Kiyosaki's well-acclaimed 1997 bestseller, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, addresses this very issue. People are guided through the process of creating money in Robert Kiyosaki's book, which challenges readers to rethink their views on the topic. Despite the fact that Robert Kiyosaki has filed for bankruptcy, the appeal of his book, which many people of all ages believe to be the Bible in developing a money mindset, has not decreased. In this video, we are going to talk about 6 rules from this book. These rules helped many to grow and change their ideas about money for success in life. This is it for intro. Let's get directly to our rules to follow from now on. Rule number 1 is, the poor work for money, and the rich put their money to work. Do you live to work, or work to live? This is one of the important concepts Rich Dad, Poor Dad describes. People with limited financial resources follow the conventional route of getting a good education that qualifies them for safe and relevant jobs that'll help them earn more money, and they avoid taking risks just because of their fear. While the rich people buy or invest in income-generating assets such as stocks, real estate, mutual funds, etc., they make money via passive income and don't work their entire life to earn it. Second rule is to know the difference between an asset and a liability. Let's understand this. An asset is something that puts money in your wallet. In contrast, a liability is something that takes money out of your wallet. Keeping this in mind, now you'll understand why rich people acquire assets like securities and investments, and poor people add liabilities like commitment and obligations. This is crucial in determining an individual's future wealth development. This is one of the best ways of investment. Rule number 3 is, how much you save matters more than what you make. The most important practice that separates the rich, especially the self-made, from others, is the consistent habit of saving enough. One of the biggest mistakes that a man do is prioritizing spending over saving. Savings get the leftovers. For example, say your in-hand salary is rupees 50,000. After allocating money for necessary expenses and a few nice-to-have luxuries, you have rupees 2,500 left. That means you're only able to save 5% of your total income. In many cases, even that gets spent due to unavoidable expenses. However, the circumstance is different among those who aspire to become rich. The general rule of financial planning says that you should ideally save and invest 10 to 15% of your net income. However, the ones with more dedication end up saving way more, i.e., 30%, 40%, or even 50% at times. Now, let's go back to the same example. The only difference is the person successfully saves 50% of his income, rupees 20,000. Assuming an average annual return of 12%, they will accumulate a whopping rupees 2.5 crore in just 20 years. Remember, we aren't even considering their income and savings that'll increase over the years. Here comes our rule number 4. Reinvest your profits. Robert Kiyosaki insists on reinvesting the profits created by your assets in other assets. It's one of the best ways of investment. Instead of thinking about earning more, focus on looking for more valuable assets. Say you rent out an apartment that you own. What do you do with the monthly rent that you receive? Is it just lying in your savings account? If yes, invest the same in stocks, mutual funds, or other promising avenues. On to Rule No. 5. Don't rely exclusively on financial advisors. Kiyosaki says that every individual has valuable insights into their personal finances that only they can develop. Depending on financial advisors is undoubtedly beneficial, but not at the expense of losing control over your own money. Learn how to invest because nobody will do it better than you, says Kiyosaki. Rule on 6, last one of the video, is what is your greatest asset? Financial education. Yes, financial literacy is more important than money itself. If you are always keen to learn more, nothing can stop you from creating more wealth. Most importantly, analyze how the science of making money and investing works. Intelligence solves problems and produces money, and money without financial intelligence is quickly lost, said Robert Kiyosaki.
This is it for today's video about important rules from this masterpiece book. Thank you for joining us as we explored the timeless financial wisdom of Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Remember, understanding and applying these rules can transform your financial future. Keep learning, keep investing, and keep growing your wealth. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for more insights on making smarter financial choices. See you in the next video. Until then, it's goodbye.